right to counsel is violated in thousands of courts all over this country every day. Everyone knows that nothing is more important if you're accused of a crime in the criminal justice system than the amount of money you have.
You can go to any court, anywhere in this country, and you will see people getting screwed.
Will your generation meet that? Will you stand up and say, this isn't right? Everything that you do has the potential to change the law. The law always needs change.
The roles for lawyers in relation to low-income people and the strategies to use to press for structural change have to include, they still include litigation, but have to turn in other directions.
A lot of the men in law school talked about when they were governor or when they were a congressman. And it always kind of annoyed me that the women never said that. So I started talking about, well, when I run for office, even though it sounded very scary to me and I didn't necessarily think I would do it, I wanted women to be talking about being leaders and running for office as well.
You know, you look for mentors and role models, and for those of you who I've talked to earlier, it's really life is about relationships, so it's the people in your life, it's the networking that matters.
And little did I know I was acquiring some very important tools, but more importantly than that, I was acquiring a network that I didn't realize, I was too young to realize at that point how important those connections, that networking, that mentorship process is.
I come from a very low-income urban community, and that was where my heart was when I went to law school. And then I came out of it being like, I'm going to live in the country forever. I only want to work in rural communities, in part because the access to justice gap is so severe.
Don't fall into the trap of sort of working within a mold because you feel like that's what you have to do. You know, you've done law school, you've done law review. Now you have to work for a Fortune 500 company or some big firm. You know, that's not necessarily true. Follow your heart and be courageous.
So ACS has been, from an early time in law school helpful, but the lessons and the help just keep coming. And I encourage you to be involved in now and stay involved in because it can really help you out.
Good people, dedicated people, can make a difference.